What? You have to see him. Ah, Jesus, if you punch me in the taco, we're gonna have a problem. Yes, I have petted you. Are we going that way? Are we going to the yard? Oh, this dog. Come on. You're getting better at listening, but I swear you're still bullheaded on purpose. They don't follow the arc. Yes. Good boy. Drop. Drop. Drop, you giant moose. There. Hello, hello. Pardon as I go ducking under things. Just making sure that the yard is good, because there was quite a kerfuffle last night. Not totally sure what it was over, but luckily I don't think it was our lovely dogs. Oh, the little sisters are out and about. Yeah, quite nice, quite nice. Some of the most... Hello, soybean. What was the kerfuffle over last night, my darlings? Don't see anything. So I don't think they got a hold of it, but whatever it is, probably a raccoon or a possum. Just want to make sure that they didn't get themselves into trouble. What? Giant dogs and all. How's everybody doing? We're just going to be doing a quick body double session. I'm just going to be doing my due diligence to make sure that these dogs have not gotten themselves into quite a bit of trouble. I think I'm also going to make some oil tonight. Oh, yes, of course. We'll show you Heckle and Jekyll. So there's that one. Simon, aka Ghost, aka Captain Taco Punch. And then, oh, there's the other one. Odysseus. Mr. Large and in charge and weighs an absolute brick and loves to put that giant bowling ball head on my lap so I can't move. You know. Be very careful with dreads, my darling. Those things will take your hair straight out if you're not of the right hair type. It's one of the reasons I don't do it, because my hair's a little too European, and trying to do that particular style would actually give me traction alopecia. But yes, hello, darlings. I know, they are sweethearts, and they do tend to follow around. Y'all can stay out here if you want, but I'm going back inside. I have dishes to do. Oh, let's see. Oh, that's right. And we have this. So I'm going to probably soak the flowers in oil, do a bit of an extraction there, maybe even make a proprietary blend. Let's see. And then tonight... Ooh, I could take rosemary flowers and boughs and lemon. Yes. Ah. Honestly, a good detangler. I love a good detangler. Uncle Funky's daughter has one, and it is absolutely seminal for keeping the backside of my hair in more of a kempt order. I honestly need to get more of it post-haste, but yes, love it, love it, love it. You have to brush it. If not, it gets worse, and then what gets tangled within is absolutely demonic. Thank you, darling. How do you do? We're going to be using nails a little bit later on for, what is it, content creation. Oh, where did I put my tripod? Alexa, kitchen light on. Thank you. So, hence the reason we're going to body double. I desperately need to get some dishes done. Well, What can I say? I've been a bit lax. Sir, you do not belong in the kitchen. Back out. Now. I'm very particular. I do not like animals with... Now. I'm very particular. I do not like animals within a kitchen space. You poor thing. Sounds like you have very, what diameter is your hair? Is it a 1A situation? Or is it more of a, slightly thicker? Hello, Miss Hyde. Of course you like traction. I'm sorry, who's... Somebody's daughter is trying to give cops a picture that they made? Please be careful. Please be ever so careful about letting your children anywhere near them. Right. It's like, I don't mind animals. I absolutely adore them. I'll pet them and wrestle with them and whatnot. But two things I do not like. I don't like animals in my kitchen, and I don't like them licking my face. And I'm not a fan of that. Hello. I hope you're doing well, darling. Yes, always be ever so careful about having your children around law enforcement. I have seen far too many things go wrong, no matter the look of the child. Especially in this day and age with how highly militarized they are, just be ever so careful, because they often do not care if they harm first, because they know there will be no repercussions later. So, we have this lovely cast iron that needs to be hosed down. I'm going to actually boil some water in it, see if I can deglaze some of the stuff from the bottom, because I don't want to go full tilt and have to scratch it out. I think this pot could use about the same. Hello, darlings. How are we today? So, if we have any questions about me, and yes, I am warming up to do in a birthery. If you have any questions about me, go ahead, feel free. We're going to be doing a nice royal blue corset tonight. I am hoping to have a bit of Mardi Gras festivities. There is a nice little esoteric store not too far from here, and I'm going to call to see if they have candles and whatnot. It'd be really, really nice if I could get one that's gold, one that is green, and one that is purple. So I'm going to hopefully be making a few calls today. If anybody needs cards at all read, by all means let me know. And if anybody wishes to support or sponsor directly, blinks on mine, I do appreciate. Okay, let's get this kicked off and get some dishes done. Which I should probably empty that first, that way I can transfer these into others. There we go. How is everyone? Oh, I love this. Ah, the little sweet potato slips. Oh, aren't they glorious? Ah, got their own little roots going. Oh, you know what? I just started the pots for replanting those strawberries. Maybe I can also go ahead and plant up those the yams. Hello, darlings. How are we? Hello. Come on in. We're just doing a little bit of body doubling. So for those of you who don't know what body doubling is, it's kind of an ADHD or neurodivergent thing. Basically, holding a little bit of social accountability to get things done by, being in the same place. That part. Not only do they like to be at my feet, apparently, because I'm wearing my slippers from the other house that has dogs, they might not just have to be by my feet, they want to be practically under my feet, which creates a bit of a slip and fall hazard, to say the least. And remember, if you drop a knife, do not try to catch it. sharp object is a sharp object is a sharp object, and it does not care what your hands or feet or any other part of your body is. It'll just try to go through it. So, let's see if I can open this cabinet behind you. Well, darling, I mean, I'm not saying that I know you in a biblical sense, but I do know you in a Shakespearean comedy sense, so take it as you will. Getting warm, getting warm, getting warmed up. Oh, good. Let's see if we can scrape some of this out. I like a certain amount of crust and seasoning on my pans, but I try not to dictate how others' cast iron is supposed to look, so I try to give it back in the exact same way I got it. No, darling, you're not allowed in, especially while I've got too many things going on, and you would put your snoot in something... Oh, crap. Give me a second. It's a squirrel! Sorry. Hello, darlings. How do you do? Welcome on in. So yes, even a vampire has to do dishes sometimes. The servant staff is out and about, and you know, still have to get things done. So we do as we will. How is everyone today, and what are we up to? I am currently working on getting dishes done, getting a few things in order, and then, let's see, right about noon, if you're a very loyal fan, you will know where to find me. I'll be on for a few hours, and then I will be making content and whatnot. Depending on how much we can get done past the dishes, I'd like to get on at least some makeup and maybe remake the fangs and whatnot. Luckily, I did not glue the dentures in just yet, so getting them out so I can remake the fangs a little bit more sturdy. I might even try doing a bridge plate this time around. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. A bit of sangria milk coffee. And that can be served heated or cold. I often like the cold, but honestly, it's not too bad when it's heated. It has a bit more of a nutty taste to it. It's quite lovely overall. Hello, hello, how is everyone? Yes, I am the bantering type. So if you're wondering why I'm speaking directly to the camera in such ways, if to denote that we are at least FaceTime friends, as it were, it's because I do like to banter, so back and forth, back and forth. Hello, darlings, how are you doing? Hello, Christian. Hello, Anna-Ma, how are you? Okay, do not plunge hands into dirty water first. There. Oh, does anybody know of any traditional Mardi Gras drinks? Oh, you poor thing. Oh, I know the pain. I do know the pain. I do know the pain. Hot and cold on the outside of the face to help with the swelling and whatnot. Also, I like a little bit of gentle vibration. It helps to get, you know, circulation going in a healthy manner. It helps to speed a bit of the healing. But oh, I know, darling. It is not comfortable to say the least, but honestly, once it calms down, when you're not in pain anymore, it's quite lovely and kind of eye-opening to how much you were suffering through. This is right. So, actually, you know what? Forget it. I'll put this in there. There we go. The hurricane. What is in a hurricane? I'm pretty sure that we have everything here, but let me know what is in it. That way I can figure out if I want it or not. Ah, so apparently the flash goal today is 10 heart me's. So if you happen to go up to this little thing right here and you press the little gifty heart thing, that counts as one, and it only needs to be one per person. So if I can get 10 people to do that, that would be absolutely fantastic. Okay. That needs to be washed. This is all good. Okay. I don't know what this is from. I know that I don't. Yeah. We'll figure that out. I know. Oh. It's always a bit more coffee than you expect, right? Water. Soybean. You know we do not do water in this house. Oh, wait. I mean, we do ice. We do ice. Ice is water, right? And coffee? Iced coffee. Haha. Water shall be had. And then I have to pay the ice tax to the gremlins. Yes, I heard you. Odie! Get it. These cans are like deceptive. They look so small. Of course, you know, I've got small hands, but they look so small. But this is... it's actually almost 9 ounces worth of coffee. Oh shit, I can hear a dog getting into trouble. Oh, darling, have you taken the medicines that they've given with you? Because that's not a good feeling to have. So, if they have given you medications, please do take them. If the pain becomes one where you lose one of your senses, hearing, sight, anything like that, please go immediately to a doctor. Because that points to a much larger problem. And I'd much rather you be safe than not. At the very least, give your dentist a call and tell them pain is far above a normal manageable range, and hopefully they give you something decent for that, because you don't want to try and over-counter that shit. I'm not a fan of ibuprofen, because it tears into your stomach after a point, but definitely ask them what you can take. I do not believe that you can take acetaminophen, aspirin, Tylenol type, because it thins coagulation, and that is very, very, very antithetical to what your teeth need to do once they've been pulled. They need to keep that solid plug, if not you get really bad dry sockets. I'm just saying, they did not have the best of medicine. Oh, they gave you a perk. Be careful with those, but definitely take them as needed. I swear the advancements in medicine were wild. But again, once they implemented a system of screening, the rates for spread dropped. The rates for violence also dropped. The town actually started making quite a bit of money because people were spending into the economy. So again, this is what happens when you decriminalize and destigmatize. Just saying. It has some bonuses. I think most people like perks on some level, so... Tylenol. I don't know why I was told Tylenol was a no for me. But that might have just been part of something else that I didn't quite recognize. It might have been a combination that they were giving me. Yeah, ibuprofen for the swelling, absolutely. But yeah, aspirin is a no. Aspirin is a giant no-go because it thins everything. You're a dental assistant! Oh, I love that. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Honestly. This is why we have this community, and this is why it is good to share information. Of course, you know, we'll always double and triple check, but we enjoy we enjoy having different professions in here because I can't know everything. Here's the funny thing. Anytime that we have removed shame and criminality around things that do no harm and are between consenting adults, the economy gets better, crime goes down, people's happiness overall gets much higher, and so does productivity. Really? Oh, I know what they gave me. They gave me Tylenol and Vicodin. Liquid style Vicodin. So maybe they were asking me not to top another thing on that. Oh, at least a couple of hours. It's there to staunch most of the stuff that wants to come out and kind of give the plug a bit of a platform to stay on. It's not legal completely across Nevada. It's only legal in, I believe it's Pahrump County, where there are several ranches. Why don't I talk normal? Because right now I'm getting into my inner Bathory persona. So that alley cat, that little bit of extra, that hedonist needs to come through, and I kind of like to warm up into it. Okay, maybe, yeah, okay, that makes more sense. I was like, why can't I take Tylenols? Oh, that makes more sense now. That would have been an overload. The funny thing is, I refused to take any of the Vicodin. I think I had like one dosage of, it made me feel very loopy, and like I could slap God in the face, and I was like, you know, that's probably not something I want to do, so we're not going to be doing that one again. So we're having a bit of iced coffee. Oh, you can. It train wrecks your liver. Ibuprofen hurts the stomach. Tylenol hurts the liver. Aspirin hurts everything, especially because it thins out the deep red. So yes, there we go. Yes, if you want a healthy economy, decriminalize illicit substances and instead give places where people who want or need to do such things have a controlled environment. It actually helps to reduce the rate at which they use, because they are less stressed and they are not likely to go overboard with it. It can. So what Tylenol does is it thins down the blood itself, and it can cause, how to explain this, almost kind of like micro-tearing. It causes weakness in the vessels as well. So if you damage yourself, like a bruise can become so much worse if you have aspirin in your system. But aspirin can also be used in some small ways to actually undo blood clots. So it's a balancing act, but you have to be ever so careful. Hello, Marka, how are you doing? Yes, you can get it at most Asian markets. Absolutely love H Mart. Also, Tokyo Central has them, and Mitsuwa. We love informed. We do love good informed information and whatnot. Really? I did not know cayenne did that. I did know cayenne was good for information. Not information, inflammation. Sorry, darling. Oh, thank you, darling. Thank you so much. Doing good. Getting your nails done. What are you going to get done? Give me your shape. Give me your length. Give me the color. And just don't tell me it's those damn duck nails. I don't judge. I don't judge. Okay, I quietly judge. Quietly judge and mutter on about how much I absolutely despise them. They're just, I don't like the way they look. I don't like the way they look. And then clicky clacky past themselves. You can't put your fingernails right because they overlap. Oh, just. They cause me consternation. They truly do. Oh, good. I don't think anybody truly is. I think some people just need to be spiritual. Look what I got. Are you going to try and swim with those? It's about the only reason to get them. Not saying they're complete abomination, but my friend got them literally 20 years ago, and I've hated them ever since. They're like, oh my god, look at my nails. They call them duck nails. I'm like, you got duck's feet on your nails, why? Well, it's just their new style that they're trying. I'm like, I do hope this dies in a tire fire. Just saying. Hello, darlings. Welcome. Come on in. We're doing a bit of body double. I myself am a fan of the stilettos. I want them longer. I want them lovely and sumptuous. Ah, hello. How are you doing, my darling? Come in. Slowly cleaning up. I've been a little bit lax in doing my dishes. Don't know what it is, just don't love them. No, there's actually a really good, like, Castile type soap on here. Never quite sure. It looks a lot like Dawn. Yes, no, the water is nice and very, very hot. Hotter than the shower I took. I don't know what it is with their shower, but the shower is never nearly hot enough. I need it hot enough to take off several layers of skin. Oh, dental assistant, are you still here, my dear? Please do let Anima know. Can they take both at the same time? Or does one need to be taken first, waited, and then take the next? I would honestly say take the perk first. That would be my own personal preference. Cuts down the pain, and then you can assess for swelling and other untowardliness in your jaw. Did you get all 4 taken out, or just 2? Loud noise? Yeah. I do wish that dentists would be more thorough in how they instruct their patients, because I have found on several occasions that dentists just do not really do a job of informing their patients what's going on or what they should expect. They just kind of go in, do the work, and expect you to figure it the fuck out. Oh. Ooh, I've had a broken molar. Ooh, those are nasty work right there. Absolutely heinous work right there. Stay. Yes. Nice little blue thing right over there. Okay, that might need to soak just a touch. Ah, there's the Scots pad. Goodness. So much better. Also, sink water hot as Satan, which is always my preference. Oh, good. Oh, good morning, Luna. How are you doing, darling? Oh, there we are. Okay. so we've deglassed the skillet. Now to get some of this off of... There we go. Good morning, good morning. Give me just a second. The dogs are overly quiet and I'm suspicious of that. I'll be right back. Sound like Fort Knox. No. One of them stole 2 area rugs and a bath towel. Why, I am not sure. Literally, I don't know how they were that quiet. Because there were 2 big area rugs and I heard nothing. And again, this is why I call Simon Ghost. He fits the character. Hello, hello, how are people doing? Hopefully well. Oh, darling, no, not quite English, just a very old vampire. The accent happens to be American colonial, but via the 1700s, so yes, it still does have many of the intonations of something that would be more British or European. And what's the saying for Australia? Good day, how are you doing? Or as I say, felicitations and salutations. There we go. Gentle scrub down, but not too harshly. And yes, even vampires do their dishes. Especially when the staff is not about. Okay, I think I got everything I can very gently off. Now to re-lotion the pan, because you do not let cast iron drip dry. There we go. Okay, that cheese is definitely on there a bit more than I expected it to be. So, we'll let it sit in the grease. That was hotter than expected. These are throwaway. Hello, darlings, how are we? Feel free, come through, come through. Nor is it a tic-tac. Oh, goodness. I always hate it when it gets too quiet. Dogs are always up to something. At least if they were playing bitey face, I'd be okay. Good morning, how are you doing, darling? Doing a quick bit of body double. Getting some dishes washed and wrapped so I've got clean. How are you doing today, darling? Taking a tiny bread. Ooh, bread making. What kind of loaf are you trying to make? Are we talking French ciabatta, fagousset? Maybe some brioche. I do love a good brioche. I can never quite get it right, but I do love a good brioche. Which I find it funny that the Brits don't try and claim that brioche is cake, because it's French. No, they will tell you that Wonder Bread and the bread that Americans eat, it's classified as cake. Yes, because of industry and capitalism, not because that's what it actually is. Not to mention, if you do a side-by-side comparison of everything, they have a lot of salt in their bread. And one of their slices of bread looks about as big as two of ours put together. Ooh, a honey wheat. How do you do a honey wheat without wheat flour? Good. Let us add lotion to the pan. Touch of olive oil. No. There's a hot pan and I'm lotioning it. But wait, no, how do you do a honey without a wheat? Because it's a honey wheat, right? How do you do it without the wheat? Oh, okay, just fair enough. We love a good honey loaf with butter. Although I have a lovely pumpernickel right now, and oh my god, pumpernickel, a bit of butter, and a little drizzle of honey. Absolutely lovely. Okay, let that sit, let that heat. No, I know, darling, I know. I'll be out soon enough. You just stop stealing things, please. Very delicious. I will be remaking my fangs at some point. Oh, that's right. There's one last pan to finish out. Oh, there we go. Finally. Oh my god, I thought that... Did I just burn that cheese on, or is that just me? Oh, there we go. So I think, let's see, I've got to quickly get on makeup and pick out an outfit. So I'm going to go live for a couple of hours where there are very loyal fans. We can have some very frank discussions over there. I figure it's Mardi Gras, so might as well get my hedonistic self out there. This cheese has decided to be overly difficult today. Hello, welcome on in. Exactly. Have fun. That, and I'm looking for some new blood, as it were, in a figurative sense. Because I'm not allowed to say the other thing I'd much rather have. Yes. I need to move out of my rookie status, as it were, in the particular field that I am in. That means applying myself much more heavily. Yeah, it's so much hotter. So much hotter than my shower was. I'm quite pissed at this now. I like my showers about as hot as can be. Several layers off. But no, couldn't get it above barely spit warm, and I was not. Is it just me, or do other people also have this, where if the water is not the right temperature, you don't want to be anywhere near it? It feels horrible on your body, and it's worse if it touches my head and face. Like, I literally want to run from lukewarm water anywhere near my head and face. I hate it. I really, really hate it. And I don't know if that's just a me thing, but yes, I'm not a fan. Hello, darlings. How do you do? So, for the most part, we have cleaned up the kitchen to an acceptable level. To a mostly acceptable level. Let's see. I need to put my face on, but I don't want to. Well, I want to, but I don't want to. It's a whole conundrum at the moment. I also need to figure out what I'm going to be wearing, outfit-wise. Hello, darling. How are you, Nicole? Let's see, I've got my lovely red. Alexa, turn the kitchen light off. I love that it can still understand me. Oh, that's right, I do need to remake the fangs. Ba-ba. Alexa, turn on living room light. There we go. There's this. I know that I've misplaced a few things here and there. This definitely needs to go into the kitchen. I'll be right back, darlings. Just have to drop this off. No, darling. I'll pet you in just a moment. Oh, where did I put my... Hello, hello. Give me a second as I grab my cards. There they are. What is your brother doing out there? Stop chasing the squirrels. Swear this dog's penchant for chasing rodents is hilarious. Hello, darlings. Hopefully you're doing well. What? What? I'm not trying to stack too much on my plate. I truly am not. I have a lot to do and I have a lot of things to get moving. Sorry, the cards just told me, you're overloaded. No shit. No shit. So, is everybody just being very quiet today with the body double? Don't like this shift of energy. Sorry. Hello, hello. Tonight I'll be on... Hello, darling. Tonight I'll be on 6 o'clock to roughly 8 or 9 o'clock. We'll be doing a little bit of fun here and there. Oh, thank you so much. How do you do, country? Hi, Lisa. How do you do, dear? Let me get a little bit of a cordial. Oh, elderflower, raspberry, or pomegranate, elderflower, raspberry, or blackcurrant. So far so good. I've gotten at least a little bit done. We got some dishes put together. I am delaying putting on makeup. Don't ask why. I need to make fangs, and then I will be on from about at least noon to about 2 or 3 on a verified site where my most loyal of fans go. Ooh. My goodness, it comes out like cough syrup. Pardon as I fit just a touch. Yes, they are being absolute nutcases. Apparently there are some squirrels that are running back and forth, and so the big black dog loves to chase them across the lines. And of course then we have Simon right here, who is like my own personal shadow, and will come in and quite frequently check on me. Yeah? Yeah? He likes to make sure I'm doing okay. Only 9 months old. He's not even his full size. Like, I cannot wait to see this dog at his absolute largest, but there might be a bit of Pyrenees in him and definitely Shepherd. So, it should be a very interesting mix, to say the least. No. Boozing, no. Having a mild aperitif, yes. Oh. Plus, it's only black currant cordial. It's about as thick as cough syrup, so it is meant for sipping. Hello, Divine, how do you do? He's absolutely massive. So I want to say he's in the range of roughly the 75 to 100 pound, and then the other dog is about 100, 110 or so. So far, so good. Trying to get everything in order, at least up here, so I know what I have to do in short order. Basically, I need to pick out my outfit. I need to make a new set of fangs. I think I've mostly cleaned up where I need to clean up. I've got to try and run the dogs a little bit ragged. I really want to make some specialized oil for tonight, so I'm going to be deconstructing the casting spell that I did in order to proffer some oil from that as well, that I can parlay into other things. And then I've got to get face done and hair where it should be. Oh, don't worry. I'm pet sitting for a couple of friends who were going to be out of town for a rather extended period, and boarding 2 large dogs would have been wildly expensive. Plus, they're kind of young and rambunctious, so they could have caused some problems. So I said I would go ahead and, take care of them. My friends went ahead and set up a guest room for me, and yeah, I just get to sit and be here with them, and then I do everything that I would normally do. Plus a little extra peace and quiet and whatnot, and a big yard to run around in, which is nice. I like running around in a big yard with you. Again, my personal shadow. Are you being good? Yes. So I'll be on for about the next half hour. Let's say 11 o'clock. I think I can get most of what I need done in roughly an hour or so. And if anybody needs cards, by all means, let me know. But yes. What? Good sir, you can run around with your brother. Why don't you go play Bitey Face? You like playing bitey face. I won't even yell at you this time around. No? You'd rather stay in here? They got a little bit too rambunctious last night, and I did have to give them a bit of a dressing down. How is everybody doing? What shall we talk about? I feel so chattersome today. In a good way, in a good way. Just need to find the right banter partners, if you know what I mean. That, just another irritable rad femme to bark at. That was actually decently fun yesterday. Can't stand trolls, but damn it, I am hard-headed. So if they want to troll, fine, I'll just sit there and educate, because that's what I do best. But any person who tags a minor, or somebody who looks like they might be a minor in my stuff, I cut all of you off at that point. No. We are not doing that shit. There's a reason I do not allow minors in my spaces. I'm not a fan of children. Even though soybean somehow makes it over that age limit. Good sir, what are you whimpering at? Are you damaged? Are you harmed? Oh no, you've just been running yourself absolutely ragged. Yes, I know. The squirrels have escaped you. It's because they can scale walls and climb telephone poles and the like. You would expect me to do anything else? I'm a vampire, after all. Where else would I go? The Breakhill. The Femoral. I'm sorry, I'll not lose the plot on this one. I understand why people absolutely despise the sound of drinking. Oh, also, if you have a subscription with me. Right, yeah. And I know that they look so much smaller, but they're about 100 pounds each. It just... everything they do is so loud. Right? Like he had never had a sip of water in his entire life. I think my little ghost heard. He's like, nah, I'll avoid water for a second. And that's the funny thing is, he'll come in and drink like he has never seen water before, then go run right back outside, just up and down the yard looking for squirrels and lizards and things. It's like, really? Come back, do it all over again. Oh, today's Tuesday. Tomorrow's Wednesday. We have the gardener coming in. Yeah. Anybody else excited for Mardi Gras? Very much so. Very, very much so. Dog. The dog is much like his master. And no, I'm not even talking about myself. I'm talking his regular master. They're good dogs. They are good dogs. Just... I don't know what it was. They were ever so rambunctious yesterday and just... did not care if I had personal space or not, but, Actually, give me half a second to make sure. That's a cross. No. You're fine. Don't listen to the German Shepherd. gardeners across the street. I thought they'd actually showed up a day early. Oh yes. Hello, darlings. Welcome. Come on in. So we're going to do a blue corset. Like, part of me wants to do the blue velvet dress, but I'm trying to remember if I brought any of my black dresses that have a bit more punch and risque to it. Why do you want a cane corso? Like, I love my pit bulls. I absolutely love pit bulls. I adore them to bits and pieces. Cane corsos are like pit bulls, but a lot heavier. I mean, because you're a small mozzarella stick, because you're built like a chicken nugget, because they would make you into a snack. I'm just saying. Tell me you're not built like a mozzarella stick. Tell me I'm wrong. McDouble. Why is the McDouble so expensive now? The McDouble was originally on the dollar menu. Why is the McDouble so expensive? Okay, fine. So a supersized mozzarella stick. Sorry. Hello, how are you doing? Right. Honestly, if it was a horse meat, I wouldn't mind either. I just care if it tastes good, and hopefully it's sourced very ethically. Yes. The price of fast food is so high that you could literally go to a sit-down. And if I'm paying enough money to be in a sit-down restaurant, why would I get fast food? When I'm paying $17 to $20 for a combo, I could go to an authentic Mexican restaurant, get myself their like lunchtime special for like, $15 to $18 and still have enough left over that I could leave tip. So why am I paying that much for a meal that is served to me in a paper bag that I've got to take home and then hope that everything is still warm enough for my liking? Oh, darling, I always appreciate a good tip. I know how to take them and leave them. I have to sip the cordial because I don't have sunglasses. They really are. They really are. Honestly, the only place that I still consider fast food and would wholeheartedly go to is like the taco trucks. And even sometimes, like, certain food trucks are so up their own backside as to how much their food is actually worth. They're like, oh, we're going to give you 2 tiny kebab skewers. $20, please. You can suck the entirety of my left lip. No. But you get those regular, old-fashioned taco trucks, the quote-unquote roach coaches. Oh my God. $2 per taco. You get like half a dozen of them. With all of the fixings, the cilantro, the pico, the everything. And you have a nice big full meal right there, plus a can of Coke. And more than enough money left over for, decent sized tip. So I don't understand some of these prices sometimes. I get it, inflation for a particular level, but yeah, some of them I have to look at them side eye. That's all I got to say. Apparently, everybody's gardener starts on Tuesday. It was so quiet Monday, but Tuesdays got one across here, now one next to us. So, oh my god, right. And Mexican food, especially authentic Mexican food, is so fucking good. Now, I know tacos are not authentic Mexican, but like the pupusas, the tortas, the molitos, like the authentics, oh, so good. Well spiced, well seasoned. I almost don't mind that they usually don't serve it with cheese, even. And if you know my love affair with cheese, you'll be rather surprised that I would eat anything without it. Yes, I absolutely adore it. Adore it. So fucking much. Actually, Tulia's sounds really good right about now. Oh, gods, yes. Birria. Fucking love birria is good in ramen. Birria is good in tacos. I had a birria quesadilla, and I honestly thought about marrying somebody within the family just so I could be in proximity. It was absolutely cool. The amount of heady spices, and it's not even spicy, it just has spices and herbs. It's very fragrant and flavorful and aromatic, and that deep, angry orange-red sauce. It's so good. That gorgeous, slow, dripping cheese just oozing out of every individual space in between strands of perfectly cooked, tender, shredded beef. Sorry about that, darling. Sorry. What can I say? It's good food. It was basically, I think it was a beer, not birria only, but birria was their specialty. So they had it in tacos and enchiladas and in quesadillas. They had all manners of it. It was absolutely gorgeous. Loved it. Hello, hello. I'm on for about another 15 minutes, and then I'm off to actually get myself put together in short order, after which I will be probably on live. And see, I find it truly funny because I'm not a light worker. I am not a light worker, and I absolutely despise those kind of services sliding in to my inbox. I despise them on an incredibly high level, because rarely, if never, will a witch or true tarot card reader or real spiritualist come to you. We don't go out looking. Much like when I'm doing my DOMME work, I don't go out looking for people. I present myself to the world. They come to me. They're going to know if they need my services. They're going to know if I am the right fit for them. So when I see them slide in, I get incensed. Because they don't understand that I also allow for skepticism. By all means, please be skeptical. Make sure that you're double checking. If it does not vibe, it does not vibe. If it vibes, it vibes. And this is why I only ever read live, is so that people can see my action, reaction, the cards, the everything. I like to be as above board as humanly possible. This is why I don't want anybody's true name. This is why I don't want lots of detail around it first. I don't want any sort of bias. I want to just be. And I want to have the ability to lean into my gifts. And if my gifts are off that day, my gifts are off that day. If the person does not resonate, the person does not resonate. Hello, darling. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. I just saw that pop up. Oh, number 18. Thank you. I should honestly change that goal just a touch. Bring it down to about 30 because I'd actually like to do a subscriber live, and I should at this point. Ooh, maybe I can set one up for like Saturday or Sunday, just so we can sit and talk and chat. Have a little intimate get-together. Hello, hello, how's everybody doing? Oh, thank you so much, Soybean. I appreciate it. If you haven't already, this is the teamwork. It makes the dream work. Sorry, I could not help myself. Yes, so much to do. I don't know what it is. I'm trying to balance what's the niceness, the politeness. I want to lean into my much more sensual, vampiric, nearly succubus self, my more hedonistic leanings. At the same point in time, I don't want anyone to get the wrong idea that they can be untoward, for etiquette is actually rather important to me, even though I keep around Soybean and Gecko and, well, Kitten, whatnot. I don't mind a bit of body fun here and there. But yes, tis what it is, what can I say? Hello, hello. How's everybody doing? We will have cards on tap tonight. It is Mardi Gras. I am hoping to get a few things done, maybe a little casty and whatnot. But yes. Oh, yes, darling. Oh, absolutely. I will be on tonight. I'll be starting at about 6 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time, aka Western. Thank you, darling. Aren't they gorgeous? And I just love how the light shines through them. And then, yeah, I'll probably be going on till at least 8 or 9, possibly a little bit longer, depending on how the vibe is. Thank you. Thank you, darling. Love is a strong word. You're somewhere above tolerate. I'm sorry, there are times I can't quite help myself. It's so sweet. It's so sweet. Coffee is not nearly as sweet. Ooh, that's manageable. That's manageable. It's red currant. It was just meant to be an aperitif, but oh, like the thickness of cough syrup, but the sugar value of a candy bar. Just, I think it's meant to be a mixer. It's a liqueur, and it's a product of France. Wait, it's a product of France and it's that sweet? My God. They say that Americans have a sugar problem. I am resisting making a throat joke. Hello, kitten. How are you doing? I haven't seen you around much. I know it's been a whole thing. How are you doing today, my dear? And what do you know about being at the back of throats? See, when I have somebody to banter against, the bodiness comes out. Just saying, just saying. Coming and going and going and coming and always too soon. Honestly, I just need a good chew toy right about now. It's been a while and my jaw needs some work. Just saying, I am just... You know a guy? Well, tell him he better have some friends. 'Cause I like a challenge. I know, I'm old, I probably squeak, the hinges need oil and whatnot, but I am nothing if not competitive. Just saying, I'm just saying. I always have to laugh at the younger ones, mid-20s or so. Ah, I can keep up with you. Can you, darling? Can you? Can you? You're built like a little motorbike. I am built like a 2.5 diesel. Oh, darling, if I was coming for you, you'd know it. Even my cards laughed at that one. What? What? I'm not known to be overly quiet. Not to mention, I tend to sink my teeth into anything. If they're there, I'm not letting them escape. I'm not saying that I got them wrapped up tighter than a straitjacket. But you're not getting out of that padded room until I'm done. Why, thank you, Chris. Oh, I'm sorry, Christina. Black cat runs in your veins. Aww, I love that. We love a nice black cat around here. Oh, just body doubling while you finish work? Okay, no problem with that, no problem with that. And yes, don't worry, I will be back on later on tonight. I just needed a little getting done of the dishes, and then I have a few other things that I need to do, places I need to show up, and whatnot. Oh, darling, trust me, everything in this room is padded. And quite well so. So I'm making sure they're not getting themselves into trouble. Okay, this do fine. Of course we're getting mozzarella sticks after. That part. Very much that part. Because every now and again we do wander into that lovely bawdy territory. B-A-W-D-Y. That raucous, that mildly raunch, the wordplay and whatnot. And also, I don't think many minors of any variety would understand most of what we were saying, let alone be able to participate on that particular level. Ha. It's just my corset. Hello, darling. You're a good dog, so are you. Oh, you like my nails, don't you? Because I can scratch all the places. Meow. 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 You're too innocent with the things that you've said? Is Ash Trevino the trans woman who's been a little bit untoward and in public? See, while I don't necessarily like their particular style, I don't think it speaks at all to certain parts of their personhood. Oh, that's Lily Tino. Oh, okay. I swear to God, I keep getting the people mixed up and whatnot. Ah, innocent, you're not innocent. I have seen you. I have spoken with you. You're not innocent. But no, what's going on with Ash Trevino? I swear there are times that I'm just so out of the loop with pop culture. Oh, it's a whole rabbit hole, is it? Oh, goodness. See, I've been getting more and more integrated with 304 TikTok because I myself am a worker and I am getting more ingratiated into the community. You know, like 50 new words. Well, I mean, that's just because I have a very large lexicon, not because you're innocent. Right. Don't you just learn some of those lovely special personal care, not to mention advocacy? Oh my goodness, I honestly adore them, and not to mention they're so gorgeous and so lovely, and so many of them that I follow are these lovely, curvy, plump, voluptuous, goodness. I'm going to be on here later, but no, I'm at about roughly noon-ish. I should be on where my loyal fans know that I'll be. I'll be in corset, probably with my boots on. I feel like being stompy. What can I say? Right, oh my god, yes. They have the best self-care, not to mention their nails are always gorgeous and on point, and that is the career that I have chosen. It's not the only thing I do, but that is one of the careers I have chosen, and I really want to actually become more successful in my digital career. I'm actually learning to become far more comfortable with myself, and go ahead, you can go outside, it's fine, I'm not going to yell at you. You're good. And it's not that, I don't want to say that I was puritanical. I think I had some of my own particular hang-ups on what I was comfortable with. But as I become more comfortable within that community, I'm like, okay, I have a bit more unpacking to do. There are a few things that I need to reclaim for myself. Okay. Love it. Oh, well, that's very unfortunate. I don't see. This is my thing. I never like involving people under a certain age. I don't find it appropriate. I know that what was it? Alt Bop House got in trouble, not because they were doing anything that was 18 plus untoward, but they did happen to have somebody's 17-year-old in one of their tame TikToks. And of course, everybody jumped on that. It was like, A, no, you are looking for something untoward. And B, you can chastise a group for doing something, a small group for doing something untoward. But when you place that on absolutely everybody else who's in the industry, no, you are looking for a reason to be hateful, and you found one. You are looking for a reason to paint with a broad brush, and you found one. It's the same thing that they do with racism. When one person who has my similar color does something, they paint it across the board. Don't love being hateful. At least not in that particular regard, my dear. I know, it's a joke. It's a joke. But the real digital discrimination and hatred that 304s and S workers face, in large part, is because of hateful individuals who spread misinformation and have bad faith arguments, like the troll that I had yesterday that I did multiple educational videos on. They started off being a hateful rad femme in a mutual's comment section. And when they got taken to task, held accountable, and given information, they did not like that. And of course, they kept coming up with, things. And of course, they used insults, berating, accusing people of having intellectual disabilities, of being on illicit substances, so on and so forth, etc. all to try and discredit people who actually work in the industry, holding them accountable for the hateful things that they were saying. And when I took them to task, of course, they tried the same thing with me, but I get mad to a certain point, and then I just get delightfully hateful with a very calm voice. I get educational. And of course, then they tried to do, oh yes, Queen, yes, oh yeah, nice parrot. They tried trolling another direction, hoping to piss me off with their disingenuity. And instead, I just kept educating and doing as I do and pointing out their behavior. So other people, when they see that same behavior, can go, no, your gaslight doesn't work here, and hold them accountable accordingly. And then they tagged somebody who looked like a minor in my section, in my comment section. And the alacrity at which I use the block button. If you appear to be a minor, especially if you have a private account, no, you will be summarily blocked. And of course I came through, made one more, and let the world know exactly why they were going to be no longer taggable or included in the particular discussion, is because they tried to include a minor, and we are not talking things that minors necessarily need to be talked with or used as a part of. And I refuse to contribute to that, so. Don't mind them, they are playing bitey face. You like trivia with people? I won't take your joy from you. I'll leave you to it. Be gentle with each other, my goodness. I swear, the moment I point out they're being too rough, then they do a couple of extra play bows. It's like they know that they're getting too rough with each other. They know it. Anyways, it is just after 11. I've got to go get my outfit picked out, get stuff put together. So, I'm off, I'm running. I will see you around hopefully tonight, and if you wish to indulge yourself with a more... What's a different word for with a more mature conversation? Find where the loyal fans go, Blinks and Lio and whatnot, keys to the kingdom in the throne room. Yes, find where the loyal fans go, and we can definitely talk some more. So, I will talk to you later, my darlings. Goodbye, goodbye.